we ensure our survival thousands of years from now? Well, we got one place that's a great friend, America, but they are geographically separated from us, and we're having some trouble getting them to come over here and help us on certain issues. We've had some tough back-channel communications with them. It's not really working as well as we want, and we know the people in Europe are good for nothing. So how do we make sure America's our best friend? Well, this is the dawn of the TV age. It's where pop culture kind of all comes together. It's post-Kennedy, who was a pop culture president. You have politics, you have entertainment, you have media, you have, business. All these things are interchangeable. And you say, okay, we need to make sure we get close to these people. And we need to make sure that when we get close to these people, we have some information that can make sure that they're there for us when we need them. And so they sit around the room and they say, all right, what's one thing people can't come back from? And someone raises their hand and they say, murder. And they're like, no, that's been done before. People have come back from that. You can come back from that. And then someone in the room says, and you got to bleep this, Alessi, fuck a kid. And everyone in the room knows that this is a first world country we're talking about, and that's a big no-no. You don't come back from that. You do that, you're cooked. It's not possible. You're cooked. And they sit there and they say, maybe they don't say it like this, but they say, are we willing to sacrifice the lives, effectively, of 50,000 kids over the next 5-6 decades to make sure that our entire race survives 1,000 years from now? And in the words of Aldo Rain, I'll make that deal, right? Like, that's the attitude that the people in those rooms have. And that's not a deal I want to make, to be clear. I'm not saying about myself.
Right.
I'm saying this is how they might think.
I could see
Is that far-fetched?
No. I could see that.